everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Ali. I hope you're all doing well and are staying safe. So today I wanted to share some TrollBeads designs with all of you. The first one here is this one. It's on a foxtail bracelet, and as you can see, I usually don't fill up my foxtail bracelets completely. I like to leave some room for the beads to move. I feel that's just more comfortable for me. Otherwise, the bracelet does tend to get really heavy because I use a lot of glass beads on TrollBeads Designs. And so, yeah, this is the first bracelet, and let's start with the lock. So the lock I have on this bracelet is the Carolina Jessamine lock, and this is the first TrollBeads lock that I ever bought. I just fell in love with this lock. It's so detailed and it's so big, with a lot of flowers on each side. When I bought it, I thought I would use it more as a design element, and keep it on top of my wrist, and I still do that because it's just so beautiful. Then the next bead I have on here is a glass bead, and this one is the sea anemone bead, and I love the colors on this. It has these aurora colors at the base, and then you have these beautiful 5-petal flowers. The middle of each flower has a glass bubble, and it just is such a beautiful glass bead. Next, I have this tiny little silver bead. This is called Life Circle. Then next, I have this one, and this is called Flower of Dawn. I love the black and blue combination of this glass bead. Next, I have another silver, and this is the Cicada Melody. Next, I have a gemstone, and this one is a strawberry quartz. I love this. It is very pretty, very light pink. The next one is a silver bead, and this is called Lush Meadow. And then this one is a unique. This one has a blue base with pink fan-like flowers on it. This was the whole inspiration behind this bracelet design. I picked this unique and I designed this whole bracelet around this. So this is the centerpiece of the bracelet, and yeah, I really love this. Next is the silver bead. This is called Rose. Then I have another gemstone, and this is the lapis. Next on here is a silver bead, and this one is the dragonfly. Such a cute one. I love dragonflies. I've been seeing a lot of them around here the last few days, and so yeah, this is the dragonfly. Next, I have this glass bead, and this is called Pink Petals. I have another Life Circle bead, and then the last bead I have on here is a glass bead, and this one is called Aurora Flowers. Again, the base, it has those aurora colors, and then the 3-petal flowers on here also have those aurora colors. The base is more orange and pink and purple, and the flowers are more blue. So yeah, it's really pretty. So this is the first bracelet design, and as I said, this is the unique. That was the inspiration for this one. Next, I want to share a fantasy necklace design. This is my white pearl fantasy necklace, and this one has a lot of, as you can see, these floral beads. So this is the big lotus pendant, and so I have 2 of these. I have used one of these kind of face down, so it's framing the pearl. On top of that, I have this glass bead, and this one is the rainbow bridge. It's a very pretty sparkly glass bead. It has shades of blue and purple and pink. Then I have another big lotus pendant, and now this is facing up, and then the big lotus pendant is nestling another glass bead, and this is the magic lamp. Again, very glittery. And then this is one of the newer additions to my collection, and this is the Fairy of Nature pendant. I love him so much. He is so cute. I love the petals on top of his head. It looks a lot like this lotus flower, and so that's why I thought it would go well together on a necklace or a design. And so that's the Fairy of Nature pendant. And nestling in the Fairy of Nature's petals is this glass bead, and this one is called Nature Dream. So yeah, this is my fantasy necklace design. I am loving this cute little Fairy of Nature. This is the next bracelet design. This one is also a foxtail bracelet, and this one is predominantly yellow and blue. And the lock I have used on here is this beautiful, gorgeous lock with the maple leaves on it. And this one was the lock that came with the Woodland bracelet set. And I don't think this was sold separately. I don't know. But I bought it with the bracelet starter set. So it had this lock, there was a silver bead, and then there was a glass bead that was part of the set. So this is the Woodland bracelet set lock. The next bead I have on here is this glass bead, and this is called Azure Bubbles. And I love this. It's so beautiful. It has these different shades of blue, and they almost look like waves inside the bead, like you've captured the waves inside a glass bead. That's what it looks like to me. It gives me very beachy and summery vibes. The next one is the silver bead. Okay, this was part of the Woodland bracelet set. So it came with this lock, the silver bead, but I don't have the glass bead that came with this set on this bracelet. So that's the silver. This one is one of the new armadillo beads, which was released a few months ago, and this is the ivory flower armadillo. This one is a very lemony yellow color, and then it has these 3-petal glittery flowers in each curve of the armadillo. This one is again one of my favorites, and this is retired already, and this is called Amber Violets. And the base is this yellow color, almost looks like amber, and then it has these 3-petal flowers in purple, but they have this shine to them, almost like those aurora colors again. And so that's the next glass bead. Then I have this silver bead, and this is the dandelion bead. I think I need to clean this. I like the look of this oxidized, and so yeah, this is the dandelion. This is another one of these armadillo beads that were released a few months ago, and this one is called the Light Pastel Armadillo, and this has yellow and green alternating. This one is a unique. This is a dragonfly. There's 2 dragonflies on this glass bead. The base of this bead is yellow, and then the body of the dragonfly is blue, and it is raised on top of the bead, and then the wings are inside the bead. And so yeah, this was my very first unique that I got from TrollBeads. This one is very cute and very special. This is the Troll Fairy, and she is just the cutest little bead. I love using her in my designs. So that's the next one. This one is another unique, and it has again that ambery base with this one reminded me of drifting seeds, and that's why I picked this one up. And so that's a unique, and this is a universal unique, which means that the core on this one is bigger, and so it will fit on other bead brand bracelets like Pandora or Om Beads, and so which other Troll Beads usually don't, because you can see that the core on this is small, but the core on the universals is bigger. So that's a unique. This one is again an armadillo bead, and this one is called the Sunshine Flower Armadillo. This one is a slightly darker yellow base, and it has these blue 3-petal flowers in each curve of the armadillo with a white center. This one is the hydrangea silver bead. And then this last one is again a unique bead. Again, this is a universal unique. You can see the core is bigger, and this one has a blue base with blue, darker blue dots on top of it. So this is the other bracelet design. And the last design I wanted to share with all of you is on a leather bracelet, and this is my first leather bracelet from TrollBeads. This one is the yellow and light pink, and I just have a few beads on here. This one right here, this is called Slumber, and it has this creamy of whitish base with some kind of light yellow veining, and then you have these light yellow and a few different shades of green dots on top of it. This was part of the Forest Secrets kit. I have 2 more beads from this kit. I don't have it finished or completed, but yeah, this is a very summery bead, and I tend to wear this a lot in the spring and summer. Then I have this pendant. This is the Blooming Katniss pendant. Again, a recent addition to my collection. And I love how you can string it on 2 different strands of your leather bracelet and kind of hold the strands together. I really love that look. So that's the Blooming Katniss pendant. This glass bead right here, this is a faceted glass bead, and this one was a TrollBeads Day bead of 2015, I want to say. And this has different shades of green, blue, white, and pink. And then the last bead I have on here is this tiny little silver bead, and this is the flower wreath bead. And I think it's a very nice complement to the Blooming Katniss pendant. And then the lock I have on here is this one, and this is called the Turn Around lock. Now, as I said, this is my first leather bracelet, and I love how it looks on my wrist, and I love the design options that the multi-strand leather bracelet gives me. What I find really hard about the leather bracelet is closing it, because you can see that all it has is this leather strip with different holes in here, and you just have to thread your lock through one of these holes. Now, the size down on this bracelet is too small for me, and this is the next size. Either wear the lock on the last hole or the second last hole, and it's really hard to get the lock through these holes because it's so tiny. And I guess it might be easier if you were using the last hole, which TrollBeads does tell you to cut off the bracelet wherever it fits you. I just didn't want to do that because this gives me more room as if I want to put more beads on the bracelet, or it gives me more design options, it gives me more flexibility in the future, and so I didn't want to do that. But it was really hard to get it on and off, and so what I did is I got these jump rings. I bought them from Michael's. You get them in the jewelry section, and I put the jump ring through one of these holes, and it just makes life so much easier to clasp my lock into this ring instead of one of these holes in the leather. I wish TrollBeads had done that on the leather itself, and I'm just trying it out. I've worn this a few times and I've liked it. I might just go to a jeweler and get a silver link soldered on to the bracelet so that it's more secure. To have it kind of pinched shut, so I'm afraid that it might open up, snag into something and open up. I know it won't, but still. So I'm thinking I'll take it to a jeweler and get like a silver link or a silver jump ring soldered on inside this hole, and that way it's just easier on me to put this bracelet on and off that way. So yeah, that's what I've done. I wanted to share it with all of you. And so these are all the bracelet designs that I wanted to share with all of you. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would consider subscribing, and I'll see you in my next one. Stay safe, guys. Bye.